Number 10 Captain Phillips. Captain Phillips poster cast Tom Hanks, Barkhad Abdi, Barkhad Abdirahman, Faisal Ahmed, Mahatem Ali, Catherine Keener. Directed by Paul Greengrass. The gritty directing style of Paul Greengrass brought out a raw, tour de force performance from Tom Hanks in Captain Phillips, and secured an Oscar nomination for new talent. Barkhad Abdi, whose line "I'm the captain now" became a worldwide sensation. Based on the true story of abduction at sea, Captain Phillips blended geopolitical commentary with tightly wound thrills. Yet it's the human drama at the film's core that beats the loudest, with Hanks bringing even the hardest of hard men to tears with his acting heroics. Number 9 The Wolf of Wall Street. The Wolf of Wall Street poster cast Leonardo DiCaprio, John Bernthal, Carl Chandler, Gene Dujardin, Jonah Hill, Matthew McConaughey, Rob Reiner, Margot Robbie. Directed by Martin Scorsese, the latest collaboration between Martin Scorsese and Leonardo DiCaprio saw the pair reach heights of glorious abandon, with The Wolf of Wall Street a wildly entertaining exploration into one man's endless appetite for excess. Indeed, this story about the exploits of stockbroker Jordan Belfort isn't for the faint at heart, with more sex and drugs than a motley crew after party. Yet amongst the hookers, blow and never-ending stream of money, lies an empty shell of a man whose life is defined by his notoriety, and if a measure of a man is determined by his legacy, then The Wolf of Wall Street proves Belfort's stock is at an all-time low. Number 8 Inside Llewyn Davis. Inside Llewyn Davis poster cast Oscar Isaac, F. Murray Abraham, Adam Driver, John Goodman, Garrett Hedlund, Carey Mulligan, Justin Timberlake. Directed by Ethan Coen, Joe Coen. The Coen brothers have excelled in creating portraits of men whose ambitions far outweigh their reach, and in fictional folk singer Llewyn Davis' career self-destruction is a switch he cannot turn off. Yet although the odyssey Llewyn undertakes to proclaim his self-imposed legend hits many a bump, redemption is often found in his beautifully constructed, heartfelt compositions that actor Oscar Isaac performs with soul and authenticity. Unfairly snubbed by the Academy, Inside Llewyn Davis instead has the stronger distinction of being one of the Coen brothers' best films. Number 7 Stoker. Stoker poster cast Mia Wasikowska, Alden Ehrenreich, Matthew Good, Nicole Kidman, Dermot Mulroney, Jackie Weaver. Directed by Chan Wook Park. Chan Wook Park's English-language debut. Stoker is as absorbing a thriller as they come, oozing with style and bubbling with taboo skirting sexual energy that's part and parcel with any Chan Wook Park movie. Indeed, sex and death are the main ingredients in this tightly wound thriller that would have had Alfred Hitchcock giddy at the knees. It's also a film that brilliantly explores the eternal question, is evil begat from nature or nurture? Perfect fodder for Chan Wook Park's confronting, sensual style. Number 6 The Way Back. The Way Back poster cast Liam James, Steve Carell, Toni Collette, Allison Janney, Anna Sophia Robb, Sam Rockwell, Maya Rudolph. Directed by Nat Faxon, Jim Rash. The Way Back is much more than the feel-good movie of the year tag attached to it. It is in fact a future American comedy classic, excellently written and brilliantly performed by an ensemble cast of reputable scene-stealers who all deliver. Writer/directors Nat Faxon and Jim Rash expertly blend comedy and drama in this coming-of-age tale with a strong heart. Yet remembered most is Sam Rockwell, the lauded character actor taking the gift which is Faxon and Rash's excellent dialogue and delivering his best work yet. Number 5 Mud poster cast Ty Sheridan, Jacob Lofland, Matthew McConaughey, Ray McKinnon, Sarah Paulson, Michael Shannon, Sam Shepard, Reese Witherspoon. Directed by Jeff Nichols. With every movie filmmaker, Jeff Nichols goes from strength to strength, with Mud his finest achievement yet. Starring an exceptionally good Matthew McConaughey in the title role, this coming-of-age story-cum-crime thriller beats a strong heat and has a palpable sense of place, with its Arkansas Delta setting rich in atmosphere and character. Felt most of all is the journey which Nichols' young protagonist, Ty Sheridan, undertakes in his transition from boyhood to manhood, and the stinging realities of adulthood that comes with it. Number 4 The Act of Killing. The Act of Killing poster cast Anwar Congo, Samsul Arifin, Herman Koto, Ibrahim Sinek, Yato Soerjo Samano. Directed by Joshua Oppenheimer, Sometimes a movie can transcend its medium and become something almost overworldly. The Act of Killing does just that. Directed by Joshua Oppenheimer, this documentary on the former Indonesian death squad leaders, and their thugs, who reenact the murderous rampages from the 60s, brings forth emotions of anger, sadness and frustration at the injustice displayed. That injustice is particularly soul-crushing, for not only have all of these men escaped punishment but they also gloat about their crimes with a prideful ease that's almost unbearable to witness. Yet so sturdy is Oppenheimer's vision and determination to expose these devils and their proud, sickening boastfulness, that extraordinary results are captured on camera for the world to see and justifiably judge these men for the monsters they are. Number 3. All is Lost. All is Lost poster cast Robert Redford, directed by J.C. Chanda. With only his second film, J.C. Chanda is proving to be an incredible filmmaker, with All is Lost an immersive triumph that draws its viewers into one man's spiritual, emotional, psychological and physical journey as he attempts survival amongst the high seas. Despite no dialogue or paltry attempts at exposition, Chanda has created a film that is rich in theme and stirring in feeling, made especially potent by Robert Redford, who delivers a soulful, thoughtful and engrossing performance that ranks amongst his best in a storied 60-plus-year career. It is only a shame that the overrated and similarly structured Gravity won the awards that All is Lost should have collected. Give it time and history will show that to be the case as well. Number 2. American Hustle. American Hustle poster cast Amy Adams, Christian Bale, Bradley Cooper, Louis C.K., Robert De Niro, Jennifer Lawrence, Jeremy Renner, directed by David O. Russell. Since re-emerging from movie exile, filmmaker David O. Russell has delivered one exceptional film after another. American Hustle continues that trend, with O. Russell's deft handle on character and exceptional skill at bringing the best out of his A-list casts, utilized to impressive effect in this 1970s set story based loosely on the Abscam investigation that rocked a nation. Yet it's the inner circle within this sprawling scandal, the grifters, Christian Bale, Amy Adams, the FBI agent, Bradley Cooper, the unstable wife, Jennifer Lawrence, and the politician, Jeremy Renner, that Russell focuses on, and each actor from this esteemed troupe deliver energetic, provocative and mesmerizing performances that are more than worthy of the praise bestowed. Unfairly seen by too many as a mere Scorsese clone, American Hustle is instead a spirited throwback to the new Hollywood era where the director was king and characters were portrayed with an intensity that made legends. Number 1. 12 Years a Slave. 12 Years a Slave poster cast Chiwetel Ejiofor, Benedict Cumberbatch, Paul Dano, Michael Fassbender, Lupita Nyong'o, Sarah Paulson, Brad Pitt. Directed by Steve McQueen. Prior to the release of 12 Years a Slave, it is doubtful many knew who Solomon Northup was, let alone the extraordinary injustice he endured when as a free man in post-Civil War America, he was drugged, bound, stripped of his identity, and sold to a life of slavery. Yet resurrected was Solomon's story to breathtaking results in 12 Years a Slave, a film that, as directed by British filmmaker Steve McQueen and starring Chiwetel Ejiofor, holds immense power in its images and its words, and reminds with stunning detail of the atrocities man ravage against man. Much like Schindler's List before it, 12 Years a Slave is not only a powerful reminder of what was once and should never be again, but it is also a masterfully made film, a perfect blend of the artistic, the technical and the heartfelt. It is also filled with remarkable performances, especially by the true best actor of 2013 Chiwetel Ejiofor, who delivers a mournful, soul-shattering turn that hauntingly exemplifies the tragedy and heroism of Solomon Northup. In only his third feature film, McQueen has created a movie that transcends its medium with concise voice, concise vision and concise message. As powerful and illuminating a film as they come, 12 Years a Slave should be seen and embraced by all.